Garbha pindasana, one of the peak poses of primary series. So this pose translates to embryo pose, and so to come into it, you're going to come into a full lotus or half lotus. If you have it, it's a very scrunched up kind of pose. And I'm probably not going to be able to get into a full lotus today, which is fine because there's lots of videos about how to do it if you have a full lotus. So this will be the, if you don't, yeah, the right leg's not even going to go into a lotus today. So I'm going to show you the totally no lotus version of Garbha pindasana, which is that you're going to cross your shins. Now what we're trying to achieve here is that we're pulling everything in close together. So we want to get the thighs and the belly close. We want to get the shins in close. Most places will say reach around and hug in. I kind of like grabbing my ankles to get all the legs in close. Another thing that we're wanting to achieve here is the lengthening of the back of the spine. Now I tend to have a pretty concave low back, which means that it never gets very convex. It stays pretty flat, which is a rough thing for this pose. It's not really ideal because we want to be balanced back here by the tailbone, but without my shoulders scrunching up. So we're trying to balance like Navasana back on the tailbone, but without the shoulders scrunching up, and then bring the legs in close to the body. And once we come into this position, first is just sitting up tall. So we're going to lift the chest and sitting up for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then inhale, lift the head, and then comes the rolling. So if we're going to start by just rolling forward and backward. If you find that sounds like thunk, 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 because you have flat spots in your back, which a lot of us do, especially when we first start out, we're going to find out right now. So we're going to exhale to go down, and inhale, roll back up. And just see how round you feel. If you're feeling not so round, stick with forward and backward. If you're like, this feels great, I feel very round, then you can start going around in a circle. Down on the right, up on the left. And you're going to switch your hips over in midair, and it's going to look a bit like this. Down on the right, up on the left, down on the right, up on the left, right, left, exhale right, inhale left, exhale right, inhale left, exhale right, inhale left, exhale right, inhale left. This is not the best version. And then we're coming up and lifting into kukutasana at the end. Now if you don't have a full lotus, it's just going to be like utputtihi at the end. I would keep your feet on the ground and focus on, but you want to focus on that belly thigh connection. So instead of trying to just do a push-up, try to connect your legs and your belly. Try to do this from your belly. Pull into the belly, lift the belly. It will make it a lot easier on your arms. It's really not all about arm strength. It's really a lot more about connecting into the belly. And we're just holding that for a count of 5. If you held yourself together really tightly in those rolls, if you have a lotus, it's even more so. It will work your abdominal. So it's really helpful to try to get into lotus as best you can so that you get more of that abdominal workout in Garbha pindasana and kukutasana. The people that do have lotus, so we'll just pretend that I had a lotus, and then I'm going to put my arms through the legs and pull up. And again, all this stuff should be coming from the core. So then from the core, cinching in so the hands touch the head. I can't even do it on my lotus. So always more to learn and master. It's one of the things that's great about this practice. Garbha pindasana.